So hello guys, and welcome to this latest instalment of the Citreon C5, and today we are changing my very worn pre-facelift headlights to a set of facelift headlights which are going to completely freshen up the front end. So you need two things to do this, well, three things. One, have a pre-facelift car, obviously. Two, you need to check your car, which I'm going to show you how to do now. And if you haven't got the feature, you need to have it switched on the car, which I can do, by the way, or you can do using Direbox Alexia. I'll explain that. And then the last thing you need is the headlights, which I've also got. So first of all, guys, we're going to run through from start to finish how to do the install, how to take the bumper off, how to change the lights. It's very, very simple, very easy. I'll also show you how the car looks before and after as well. It's going to be such a transformation. I cannot wait. So let's get going. Okay guys, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to scroll onto your car before you go ahead and do any of this, and go onto vehicle parameters, lighting and signalling, and check that you have got daytime running lamps option available, and you want to make sure you can set that on and off and make sure that all works as it should. So my car didn't have activated at the time of purchase, or when I've recently bought it. It didn't have the daytime running lights active or the guide me home headlights, so I have activated both of those on the car using an online software, and I'm very happy with the results of that. So I've turned the daytime running lights on, and I'm now going to show you how it looks on pre-facelift headlights with the DRL option on. Here they are. That is your pre-facelift DRLs. So what we're going to do now is lift the car up nice and high so we can get the wheels off and get cracking on the bumper removal. You can do this with the wheels on, but because I've got 19s and bigger tyres in factory, there's not enough room really in here to get going on it. So I'm going to pump this up and get the wheels off, and then we'll run through the following steps. So guys, I'm actually trying it with the wheels on. It's a mixture on here of T20s, Phillips, and mine's got a special edition cable tie, so I need to get a screw in there. But it will be T20s and Phillip heads, although it could be a mixture of things depending on who's had the car and what's been repaired on it. But there will be one here to remove, one here. Behind here, guys, right up at the back. I'm trying to get you up in there, you can't see. Up in there, I will highlight it on the video now and zoom it in. There's a little tab. You're going to get a coat hanger end or a metal pipe up against and twist it round to quick release the bumper off. The wheel's now off. It turns out you've got to remove two nuts up underneath here. Here, you can see, underneath here, here and here. And then you can see where they've both slotted in. So we're going to use T30s to remove these so we can pull the bumper forwards. So for these are the infamous weird bumper holders they use. Now what I actually did was I put a 15mm socket over it, like this. And then it twisted the mechanism, like that. So I found that was faster than trying to use the coat hanger, because the coat hanger wasn't strong enough to move it. Whereas this does the job perfectly, see? So 15mm socket. We'll get that off there. The three underneath are done, so we pull this out of the way. We're going to repeat the process on the other side, and once the top's done and these are done, we're going to pull these out, swap the headlights around, and then we're good to go. So the front end has sort of fallen off, but it is all now off. So for the headlights, we've got one down the front, one on the wing, one on the top. Kirsten's already done because she's quick. And then underneath here, you can just see where this went into here. So they went into underneath there. So it is those, the Torx, the ones on the arch, and then the ones on the top there. And then we can get the headlights done. So headlight tabs are in the following locations. So there will be a 10mm bolt to remove from here. This one is a plastic push-through nut that comes from the top of the trim piece on the top of the bumper, so you just pull the plastic top out, and then underneath there are two more. We have this one here on the middle of the headlight, and then this one here on the inner edge, and that's your four to remove. Well, there we are, the finishing result. I must say, if you obviously haven't seen Facelift, that's how Facelift looks, and it looks very nice. There we are, look. Beautiful and clean. Non-yellow, clean headlights with the DRLs. and that has it done. So it's transformed the front end, freshened it up, the lights and the DRLs, and it certainly makes this car look a little bit more modern than actually already does. So guys, thank you for joining me on this video. Sorry it's a little bit rushed. It turns out actually we had to take the wheels off and do it all the long way, but you've got to do it the long way to do it right. It's as simple as that. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.